to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Live Feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. For all your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com. Also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com. Get your Be Kind t-shirt at thebullyexposed.com. Skippy Jon Jones. It's a story I've never heard before, but a teacher from Traveling Tech Teacher turned me on to the book and did a read for it. So this book read is sponsored by travelingtechteacher.com and at Traveling Tech Teacher on Instagram. So check them out, especially if you're learning, if you're virtually learning. Also, one of our followers sent us a video of a person that apparently this person makes their money. Hoodie Chan, thank you for joining the show. Apparently they make their money by insulting people, particularly people with cancer. So they sent me a video to look at, and just basically gonna go over it with you guys tomorrow. Thank you for everyone that's joining us. We'll talk about that video tomorrow, definitely. And it's a shame that YouTube is just allowing certain people to just come on and be either racist or be bullies. But we have the power, guys, not to tune in and make sure that everyone knows the types of people that are on these shows. So let's look in here to this video by Traveling Tech Teacher. Let's see what lessons on here. So let's see this. So apparently we have a cat that wants to be everything but a cat. Now that could be unhealthy or that can be healthy, right? If you're not happy with the way you look or not happy being a cat, like in this case, and you use it in negative ways, then that's definitely bad. So let's continue with the story.
Once he was alone, Skippy Jon Jones began to bounce and bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. Oh, I'm Skippy Jon Jones and I bounce on my bed, and 1 or 6 times I land on my head. On his way down to earth from a gigantic big bounce, Skippy Jon Jones shot past his bedroom mirror. Holy guacamole! Exclaimed Skippy Jon Jones. What was that? And so up he went again, and again it appeared. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he said, "My ears are too big for my head. My head is too big for my body. I am not a Siamese cat. I am a Chihuahua." Back on land, Skippy Jon Jones climbed.
So it does sound like, even though he's not a cat that's unhappy with the way he looks, he just likes to imagine that he's other things, and that's when it becomes healthy. So just from the surface of looking at Skippy here, Skippy Jones, he seems like a very happy person. We'll put it in the context of a person, and he's not using the fact that, he doesn't wish he was something else. He just likes to pretend that he's something else.
Rifled through some of his old junk. After he put on his mask and sword and climbed onto his mouse, Skippy Jon Jones began to sing in a muy soft voice. My name is Skippito Fresquito. I fear not a single bandito. My manners are mellow, I'm sweet like the jello, I get the job done, yes indeedo. Back in the kitchen, Jujubee, Jezebel, and Jilly Boo Jones were helping Mama Junebug make lunch. Can Skippy John come out of his room now? Asked Jujubee. No, answered Mama Junebug Jones. Mr. Fluffernutter is still thinking.
Thank you for
In
everyone
fact,
joining
Skippy John
us.
Jones wasn't thinking about being a
We're
Siamese
talking
cat
about
at all.
Skippy Jon
With a walk into his
Jones, the
closet, his
recipe.
thoughts took him down a lonesome dirt road, desert road, far, far away in old Mexico. Not long into his journey, a mysterioso band of chihuahuas appeared out of the dust. Ay, caramba, who goes there? Asked Skippy John Jones. We go by the name of Los Chimichangos, growled Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones. Who are you? I am El Skipito, the great sword fighter, said Skippy John Jones. Then the smallest of the small ones spoke up. Why the masquito, dude? Asked Poquito Tito. I go incognito, said Skipito. Do you like rice and beans?
All right, so it looks like he's very happy being him, and he doesn't mind playing and imagining that he's other things. So I think that's healthy. If you're unhappy with your image, whether it be the color of your skin or that you're too big or too skinny, if you bring yourself down, if you bring others down around you, that's kind of negative. But that is negative, not kind of negative, it is negative. But if you use the fact that you're not happy and you imagine that you're other things and you help other people, and you stay positive and you're happy all the time like this cat is, I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Let me hear a whisker drop. Alfredo Bozito, whispered the crowd. El Blimpo Bumblebito Bandito. Si, said Poquito Tito. The bandito steals our frijoles. That's your beans, cried Skipito outraged. Si, Poquito continued. Red beans, black beans, Boston baked and blue, cocoa, coffee, kidney beans, pinto, and jelly too. And
If you think that jelly beans is Mexican food, think again.
now he comes for us, Poquito added. ¿Por qué? Asked Skipito. Because we are full of the beans too. Then Don Diego stood tall and in his most somber voice declared, Yo quiero frijoles. Huh? Asked Skipito. The dude just wants his beans back, said Poquito Tito. And you are the dog for the job. Me? Asked Skipito. Then all the chimichangos turned towards Skipito, the great sword fighter.
Well, it looks like the kid who's pretending to be pretending to be a superhero with his mask is now given a job or a task to show how much of a superhero he is. And I think that happens a lot in real life as well. Dina Morris, thank you for joining us in the show. I think that happens a lot in real life. Sometimes we're given a task and we got to see it through, whether it's being a superhero or just finishing a promise that you promised to someone that you were going to get a job done. So let's continue.
Only inches away from the great sword fighter's face. Holy frijoles! Cried Skipito as he thrust his sword into the air. Pop! Suddenly went the bandito, landing on Skipito's sword, and quicker than one could say chihuahuas, cheese, and crackers, every kind of bean came spilling out of Alfredo Bozito, the bumblebito bandito. Then all of the doggies burst into song. Yip, yippee, yippito! Our hero is El Skipito.
All right, so you kind of get it. You kind of get the hint of the story. So at first we have a cat that pretends to be birds and washes himself up like a bird and dresses up like a chihuahua and then helps a pack of chihuahuas. And like I said, not meaning to repeat myself here, but if you're not happy with your look, go out and make yourself the look that you're happy with. That's what I get from this story. And of course, stories that's the funny thing about stories. I might look at a story and I might see it one way and might give me a message that's different from yours. But to me, that's the message I get. use your imagination, use your wit to reinvent yourself, maybe, and to be a new type of you, a new type of you. It's not, it's not. It's really not saying that you're fake. I know some people might take it that way. I don't think that's what it means. You're in this case. There's nothing that indicates really that Skippy Jones is unhappy with the way he looks. I think he just has a great imagination and likes to use that. But I'm just simply saying there's a lot of kids out there that I talk to all the time that are very unhappy with their appearance. And most of the time, though, I do want to add, most of the time, the people that are unhappy with their appearance is because somebody made them feel that their appearance was not beautiful. I could be a racist person saying that your skin tone is not beautiful, or that your religion is not acceptable, or that your preference of sexual partner or partners is not acceptable. Whatever it may be, there are people out there who feel less than in the looks department because of it. And this animal, this book, basically is telling you that go out there and invent yourself. Go out there and find who you are. And I think that's a great thing. I really do. And that, to me, is the lesson that I've learned from the Skippy Jon Jones book. What lesson did you learn from it? What did you get from it? I know I didn't show you the whole story. I mean, the whole thing is the whole read along is 6 minutes long, but it's in our app section. It's in our IGTV section, excuse me. So go check it out, watch the whole thing, and then come back here, add a comment, and tell me what you thought the story was about. What did you get from the lesson of Skippy Jon Jones, the cat who thinks he's everything but a cat, basically. So I hope that helps you think more about yourself. I know this is just a kid's book, but I think once in a while we need to look at kids' books and kind of learn lessons from it, or remember or refresh ourselves with lessons if you grew up with this story. So live feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. Okay, the read along was sponsored by Traveling Tech Teacher. I want to say thank you to Traveling Tech Teacher for that. For your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com. And also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com. Be sure to get your Buzz Off Bullies, be sure to get your Be Kind t-shirt, and other t-shirts at represent.com/store/thebullyexposed. Check it out. And remember, anyone can wear the crown. Anyone can be a hero. Be kind to one another, guys, and have a great day. Bye.